If you have a ceramic coating or are thinking about getting one, I want to show you some of the maintenance that goes into taking care of your coating. Not only that, I'm going to go over the products and step-by-step process to decontaminating and boosting or sealing the coating afterwards. And I will have some links in the description as well as discount codes for some Canadian detailing suppliers. This is something that most shops and detailers will fail to tell you, but if you don't properly maintain your coating, it will not last the full duration. Coatings do get quote-unquote clogged, which means it needs to have a proper deep clean to restore the coating's hydrophobicity or water beading. The first thing we start with on every wash is the wheels, so I'm going to rinse off as much debris as I can from the wheel wells and wheels themselves. And there will be a few different products because, as you saw, there's going to be some brake dust buildup and they haven't received a full decontamination in close to a year. I'll typically use an all-purpose cleaner or degreaser in the wheel wells to help break up the dirt and grime that's accumulated. And after a quick agitation and rinse off, we are going to be jumping into the paint. We are going to be using the 3 pH wash system by Labo Cosmetica. Using quality products is going to make a world of difference. A simple pH balanced soap or wash and wax from the department store will not decontaminate your paint. That's just for maintenance washing. Labo Cosmetica has constructed a washing system that walks you step by step through bringing your exterior back to life. And that includes a foam pre-wash solution. This dwells on the paint and lifts the majority of dirt and grime before getting into any contact wash or touching the paint in any way. I want you to take close notice to the water beading on the truck as we go through these steps from the first rinse to the 3 pH wash system. You will see the hydrophobics return before we even boost it. During the rinse off here, you will see that instead of hanging on to the water like it did during the first rinse, it is starting to shed the water a lot easier and some beads are starting to pop back up. Now, it may not be perfect yet, but this was just the first step. Keep in mind, regular maintenance washing will help prevent it from losing so much hydrophobics, and a decon wash like this should be done every 6 months. After a quick look at the new water beading, we're going to be going into the second step. The second step in this process is the coating and sealant, decontamination, and rejuvenating shampoo. Again, this is a foam on and rinse off product. When people hear that it takes a multi-stage decontamination wash, it can sound a little bit daunting, but keep in mind the first 2 steps don't require you to do anything else aside from foaming on and rinsing off. The 2 really great things about these products is that they dilute really well, so a bottle will go a long way. These first 2 products don't dilute as heavily as the maintenance shampoo, but for example, that can be diluted up to 1 to 1500. Now, I don't go that high myself, but even 1 to 500 saves a ton of product and it gives you a lot of soap to work with. Now, the final step in the process is the pH balanced shampoo to neutralize the surface and provide a highly lubricated surface for the contact wash. I add an extra step into this myself. Typically for decontaminating, you always want to use an iron remover. Some people will wait until the very end and just spray it on, let it dwell, and then blast it off. I personally prefer working it into the paint a little bit. So I will spray my iron remover on the panels I'm working on and then use my final shampoo to foam over top of that. And finally, the contact wash, panel by panel, rinsing the mitt in a bucket with a grit guard in between areas. Keep in mind you can flip it so you can safely do 2 panels before rinsing it. And keep in mind, this is just the professional way to do it. Honestly, at the end of the day, if you used 1 wash mitt and did half your vehicle before rinsing, you probably really wouldn't notice too much of a difference because, again, we have used so many products before the contact wash. And obviously, no need to scrub in a circular motion. You don't want to do that anyways, but again, we've done 2 decontamination shampoos before even touching this, so just long straight lines and very little pressure on the washman is going to be more than enough to take care of this. While we are doing this, the iron remover is still sitting on the surface and lifting those brake dust particles. And shortly during the rinse, you will see that the hydrophobics have returned. Aside from some water beading on the panels, they almost completely dry themselves off just from rinsing. But stay tuned because we are going to be enhancing this even further with a product that is so good it could even be used without a coating. That's right, if a coating is a bit too expensive for your taste and you are mainly just looking for some water beading, ease of maintenance, and maybe some light protection, this should pique your interest and it can be done at home by yourself. And here we are, the perfect coating sealant, and a fantastic standalone product as well. This one hardens better than any of the other ones that I have used. That being said, it may not be the most user-friendly, but it is highly effective. I underestimated this product the first time I used it because every other spray-on and wipe-off sealant has been really easy to use. This one sets and hardens so quickly that just like a coating, if you're not careful with your wipe-off, you will leave little streak marks around the paint. Unlike a coating, luckily, it is far easier to remove. So if you're doing your final walk around or inspection on the vehicle and you notice a couple of spots, just wipe it down with this product to reactivate it and it will completely even itself out. You want to make sure you have at least 2 quality microfibers for applying, one for wiping on and one for buffing off. This product by itself can last for 5 or 6 months, giving you some light protection, hydrophobics, and ease of maintenance. So if you have a coating, this is the perfect add-on for your biannual decontamination wash process. And if you do not have a coating but enjoy washing your own vehicle, this one is perfect to provide some of that light protection and make washing an absolute breeze. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you did gain at least one piece of knowledge today or learn about some new products. If you do have any questions or video suggestions, go ahead and comment them down below. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe for more DIY detailing and maintenance videos.